everybody, what's up soldiers? My name is GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome to episode number 11 of the hardest zombie quiz ever made. And as you know, these questions are really difficult, and this one was another one that I think you guys are going to really enjoy. So once again, we're joined by the host of the show, who is Lucario. How's it going, man?
Hello, lads.
And today we're joined by a friend of mine, DK Dynamite, another awesome zombies YouTuber that's growing rapidly. How's it going, man?
Hey, how's it going, man? Happy to be here.
Yeah, so how are you feeling so far? Like, are you excited for this? Have you watched other episodes or anything like that?
I've watched bits and pieces of a few other episodes, and some of them are like, okay, if you've played enough of the maps, you'll get some of them. But some other questions are like, damn, man, it's just stuff that you might not remember because they're part of some really deep storyline details, or some other ones are like map details you might have missed, as you're playing through. Yeah,
that's really what this thing is. It's a mix of everything, like gameplay, Easter egg, storyline, mix of everything.
Yeah,
so
it keeps you on your toes.
Once again, if you guys want to submit questions for this series, it's going to be the top link in the description. That's how we keep this series going. It involves you guys asking your zombie questions, the ones that you think are difficult, and we try to answer them, and sometimes we get stumped, and I'm sure that's going to happen multiple times during this quiz. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Lucario, what is the first question?
All right, first question submitted by Hellman Hatcher. With BO2 and the 5 Easter egg trophies, most of them were silver. There were 4 silver trophies, or whatever gamer score it was on Xbox, but one of them was actually bronze, or gave less gamer score on Xbox. Which was the one that was bronze?
I'm gonna go with Transit just because it's a non-disc map, and I feel like they had so many other challenges.
I think Transit. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with Transit on that one.
Good guess, but it was not Transit. It is in fact Mob of the Dead. Pop Goes the Weasel is only a bronze, while the silver for Mob of the Dead is actually riding the plane for the first time. Which kind of doesn't really make sense. But, alright.
I mean, I've completed it so many times, and that thing hasn't popped up for me in since 2013, so I don't remember.
Alright, next question from Rachel. How do you activate the second Easter egg song on Shadows of Evil, or Cold Hard Cash?
Yeah, the snakeskin boots on, you just hold square on those, I think, little radios. The other song, oh god, I do not know that one. That's a rip on my end, dude. I'll take an L on that one. Yeah, I do not know.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know there was a second Easter egg song, so I have no idea.
So there's 3 objects around the map. There's the microphone stand in Nero's ritual area. You just hold square on that. There's some wiring down in the, actually down inside the canal, like in the back corner, like where the little shock box is, like next to the stairs at the bottom.
Okay.
Yep. And then one in the subway, like up the stairs, or on the Widow's Wine stairs side. Like right up those stairs in the corner. And then after you collect all 3 of those parts, you go and interact with the full stand mic that's going to appear on the stage, and then the song will start playing. Next question from Zombies Forever Dude. Chronicles Verruckt has a wall-by location that was missing that was in the other 2 versions of Verruckt. Where's that wall-by location?
I think Speed Cola, where that little kitchen area is. I could be wrong on that one, though. I'll go with that as my final answer. That's a tough one.
The middle stairs.
Like up the stairs?
Yeah, so it's fenced in, right? There's a fence with the trap, and then it's across from that in that room, the wall.
So yes, those trip mine locations that are not there, that were bouncing betties in the originals. Alright, next question from Sharmik. How many maps can you get a specialist weapon out of the box on?
So is this including the Easter egg with the pianos?
Yep.
I think final answer is going to be 10 maps. Chronicles plus the Rev and Voyage.
So yes, it is 10.
Okay, sweet.
Good job.
Is that what you're going with?
I'm going to go with 10.
Yes, it is 10.
Okay, good.
Alright, next question from Vic Martinez. True or false? On Classified, if you play the Easter egg song, the elevator music will drown it out and overpower it. if you're standing in it.
True.
So like if you're yes. So annoying.
But it is good elevator music, and I like the Easter egg song as well.
I'm gonna say true on that one.
It is annoyingly true.
Yeah, I definitely saw a meme of that before. Yeah, that one's funny.
Right, next question from Caleb Smith. What were Brock and Gary searching for on Shangri-La?
I want to say it's a Gartha, but that's probably a cheesy answer. But that'll be my final answer. I'll just go with the Gartha.
I think it's a Garth though.
Final answer?
Yeah.
So yes, they were looking for a temple containing the gateway to Agartha.
Okay.
So I'll give you that one. Alright. Next question. Ancient Evil, we know it has 20 of the hand locations where you can find the base hand version.
Yep.
In total. So are there more locations on the spawn side, the pack-a-punch side, or is it an even 10-10 split?
I can only think of 8 on each side. Oh no. Oh yeah, there's another one there. There's more across, final answer.
Oh man, I want to say Pack-a-Punch side, but then you know what? I'm like, clever map design would be doing an even 10-10 split. I might end up going with an even 10-10 split on that one. Yeah, final answer, 10-10 split.
Should have trusted your gut.
It
was on the Pack-a-Punch side.
It was Pack-a-Punch side, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Side has 11, and Spawn
Wow.
side has 9.
Come on, Treyer. Why couldn't you just make it even, man?
Trigger people, that's why.
Yeah, just make
Yeah.
it even so DK can get this question right. Come on.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
Patch
Yeah.
comes out.
Yeah. Exactly.
Alright, next question from Charmek. True or false, you will earn 1,000 points instead of the normal 500 if a double points is active during the completion of a corruption generator on Revelations.
I'm gonna say false, final answer.
At first, I thought you were going to ask about George Romero's glasses, holding square on those with double points. I know that's false. The corruption engine on Revelations. I might go with true on that one. Final answer, true.
It is true.
Okay.
Nice job.
Alright, next question from Justin Time. True or false, the bomb step timer on Gorod Krovi is the same for both solo and co-op.
False, because I'm sure it gives you more time on solo, but that might just be a trick question. But final answer, false. It does give you, it gives you different times on solo and co-op.
False.
It is false.
It's a lot longer in solo.
Question number 10 from Indominius. How did Stanton Shaw accidentally kill 147 German soldiers?
The only thing I could think of is that he bugged their drinks, so he's an alcoholic. But I'm not much of a Chaos fan. Final answer, he just bugged their drinks. Don't know.
Yeah. Final answer.
Alright, I guess I'll give you that one. Basically, it was a chemical weapon that got free from its container due to a miscalculation.
Yep. Complete guess. Okay. Next one.
Alright, next question. In a co-op game of Mob of the Dead, what's the factor that determines who Brutus will spawn on?
Or is it who grabs the first part? Man, I don't remember that. I guess a final answer, so I don't drag this on. I guess I'll go with who isn't the weasel. I don't remember. Oh god.
I'm gonna say the person with less points, final answer.
It's not to do with points. It is, in fact, whoever's being chased by the least amount of zombies.
So it's the least amount of zombies. Interesting. That's good to
Alright.
know for speedruns.
Alright, next question, submitted by Squishy of Cinder. Out of the maps that have at least one, what map has the least amount of rebuildable barriers in its spawn room?
Okay, I'm gonna say Ancient Evil, final answer.
Oh, you know what? In its spawn room, I'm gonna go with Call of the Dead. In
It
its
is
spawn room.
Well,
Yeah.
It is Call of the Dead,
Nice.
with its
Yeah.
only one. Alright, next question. How many signs are there in the Mines of Buried that are used for the Whiff Step? Like the signs that you galvanuckle? How many of those signs are
Oh.
there?
There's 6.
I'm gonna go with 6. Final answer, 6.
There's only 5.
It was only 5 close. Okay. That's a good one.
I said 6. Oh.
All right, next question from G-Dog Slice. On Voyage of Despair, there's a blueprint for a weapon that could be seen like outside of the map, like in a barrier or whatever, up by the bridge. But what's the weapon on the blueprint?
I'm just gonna say Alistair's Annihilator.
I'm gonna go with a cheesy answer and say the Zweihander. Final answer that I don't know.
Well, it is actually the Zweihander.
No way.
It is.
Wow, dude.
Good guess, dude.
Dude, I was gonna say the Kraken, and I'm like, that doesn't really seem right. But to be out of the map, I mean, wow, that was a lucky ass guess. No way.
Yes.
Next question from Victor Reznov. How many sets of boxes are there on Classified that can be removed after going the 3 rounds to open up more area in Groom Lake? So don't include the first set of boxes that, like, pop up when you first teleport, like the other ones.
I'm gonna go with 5 sets of boxes.
I'll go with 6. Final answer.
The way I described it, I didn't realize that Victor Reznov was actually counting the boxes that originally lift up, but so with him saying that, it is technically 8, but I said not to include that, so it would have been 7. All right, next question from Tina Film or whatever. Yeah, sure. Name all the ether maps that have ways of turning on power with means other than the classic power switch.
I think the only unique maps with power that aren't power switches has to be Shadows of Evil, Zetsubo no Shima, and I believe that's it. Final answer, those 2 maps. Can't think of another one.
Mob, Origins, and Shadow. And Rev. Those 4.
So yes, it is only those 4.
Right.
Right, next question from TCCKP6000. Who created the summoning key?
I'm gonna go with the Keepers.
The Keeper.
Yes, the Keepers. Only for last gen Richtofen to yoink it. The next question from Dom. True or false? Denizens are killed with a nuke drop.
I'm gonna say false because I know they go through lava and they're on fire. They're like on fire and can damage you even more. And with a nuke,
True.
It is true.
Only the ones on the map. Unfortunately, not the rest of them.
Right, next question from Burster. Which Gobblegum, when active, has the added bonus of being able to drink perks faster?
I'm gonna say Arsenal Accelerator.
I'm gonna go with Unquenchable. Final answer. That's a tough one.
Wasn't even a Mega Gobblegum. It was a classic Gobblegum. Armamental accomplishment. Basically, it allowed you to swap weapons faster and use equipment faster.
Wow.
Final question here. Submitted by Mr. Drew B. How many wives did Nikolai have?
I'm gonna. Oh man, I remember reading about that too not too long ago. I'm gonna go with 3.
Like, actually,
Yeah.
1.
So yes, it's like one of those questions that's trying to be a trick question, make you think, well, maybe he talks about 8th, 9th, whatever wives, but no. He only has 1, and the rest of them were just figments of his imagination.
Alright, so there's
That was
good news and there's bad news.
Yeah.
So I got a 55% when I took it. You got a 50%.
Nice.
So you're only off by 1 question.
I thought you got a 60.
I got a 55 because for some reason, I marked the Mob of the Dead spawn one correct. That's why I thought you skipped one. So I did actually get a 55. And you got a 50, which is the highest guess score out of everyone. Like, did you think this was a very difficult quiz?
I think what was difficult was like some of those questions, like I think it was in the first 3 about like the wall buy. That stuff is just stuff that I don't remember because I didn't play much of the World at War classics. I played them a few times, but not nearly as much as like the Chronicles remasters or even the Black Ops 1 ports. That was a bit difficult. The one with Brutus on Mob of the Dead was kind of funny because it's something you just don't pay attention to. So some of those things really have to make you think. Yeah, I really liked it. I think the challenge was really fun.
The blueprint question that you got right, like that is something I never would have even things
Yeah.
to look for, you know.
That was something where, like, I know the KN was like the default weapon in Black Ops 3, and for some reason with Black Ops 4 I thought of it as Y-handed for some. Maybe I've seen the blueprint before, I just don't remember, but that instantly struck a bell. That was kind of funny. Yeah.
So also every week I asked who is a guest that you would like to see take this quiz.
Oh man, it's between Eric Maynard or Scorpiolo. I have to pick one person, right? Just one.
Preferably, yeah, I guess.
Preferably, yeah. I'm gonna go with Scorpiolo, and I hope you guys give him some questions about Omega, because to him it's just a street. That's one of his favorite maps. That's what I'll go with. Yeah.
All right. Well, once again, guys, thank you so much for checking out this episode 11 of the Hardest Zombies quiz. If you guys want to check out DK's channel, it's going to be linked down below, as well as the link to submit questions. Make sure you guys do that. And we will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.